Yeah, this is not the meta, I'll tell you that. Hey everyone, welcome back to Jaraci Cup 11. I did not expect Group B was going to be this hype, but I've got to know now. We're checking the scores right now, and MarchWaden had gone 1-1 against Hottest Man Ever, 1-1 against God Hates Weebs. Does he win the series against Captain Pink? Because if he doesn't, I think that he gets eliminated from the upper bracket, which is insane. I mean, that doesn't sound possible at all, but I think it's true. Yeah, I don't know. But we gave Hottest Man Ever the 2-0 because he said, you know, he had pinged Captain Pink a couple of times, but he never showed up, so. This is gonna be Galzian versus Soban here. So MarchWaden, I expect, is gonna go with these base runner plays once again. This, I mean, this is really, I can't believe like how hyped this group stage has become. But I feel like MarchWaden wins this, right? I mean, I feel like he should be able to take this game. But he's got to win both of them, and this is really important for MarchWaden now. He picks Galzian, Captain Pink picks Soban, he takes the Boneyard. And definitely MarchWaden is favored, but he must win both games in order to stay in the upper bracket. Where you think he belongs? I mean, he's MarchWaden, you know. He was in the finals of JC9 where he nearly won. This is crazy, man. Ref mode coming out first for him. This is kind of what you expect, but no Sandskimmer Fab. He's going to play it a little bit greedy, which is somewhat risky. Gets 2 salves before he starts the Skim Fab, but there it is, so not going to go outrageously so. A lot of focus on RUs here as well. So I was just, writing, or filling in the score for God Hates Weebs versus Hottest Man Ever, which actually had not been... Oh, whoops, I reported it wrong. Actually, they hadn't reported the score on Battlefly, so I fixed that now. Win the upper bracket with support Cruiser Dreams. I don't know. You know, try your best, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be very possible. Hate this hit. Although I really want to see these two fight each other in like the quarterfinals or something. Like, that'd be freaking hilarious. LAV's chewing up this Sandskimmer right now. Actually, he might get the kill here. Looks like he will. Okay, good start for Captain Pink. Grabs that kill. He is going for some pressure, although this is very, very late AAVs from him, but he will have them. And remember, this was MarchWaden going for a little bit of greed here, so he doesn't have enough skins to really defend the way that he'd like to. Captain Pink grabs an artifact as well, and MarchWaden, it doesn't look like he's going for his extracto shenanigans here. Captain Pink expanding while he's on the attack, but he hasn't built any AABs, so this is a little bit awkward for him. Obviously, I've said it a million times, but you always want to, if you get a tech, you want to build that tech, right? Otherwise, you should have just queued ESC first, it would have been faster. So. Skim's here though, in position to try and stop the base runner. Now it does have targeting jammer, but the way that they position in front of it means if he drops that jammer, it's actually going to be in the way of the base runner. Oh, but actually he could make it in right now if he dropped the jammer on them and it didn't turn like that. That's a little unfortunate for Captain Pink. I think he could have gotten the extract out. But maybe he says, okay, best chance to do it is to bring the LEDs back and make sure I get this extraction out here. RSC's gonna get a nerf before bracket? What? What is this? I think the answer to that is get good. I think that's all I can say. Production upgrade coming out for Captain Pink now. Now remember, he's got AV tech. He could build them right now. I really think he should. Uh-oh! And he left the base runner alone here, so... Skims are probably gonna eat this for breakfast, but the targeting jammer buys some time. LAVs are gonna be here. Oh, actually, he's doing fine here. He actually catches the Skims out. Gonna take some kind of money trades. Now he just wants to get that extract. I think he can make it, but there are assault chips out from MarchWaden, so his greed hasn't really been punished here. Except, of course, for the fact that his opponent will get an extract for it. Good micro, by the way, from MarchWaden. Kind of dancing over the dunes buys a lot of time with these Skims, but they are going to go down eventually. He's got a base runner as well. He's rebuilt one. Getting that PC up. Armored unit defenses. This is all the kind of stuff we want to see. 15, yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah, assault cruisers will counter it really nicely. But it's true, I mean, they come out slowly, so I mean, maybe there's thoughts that you can get rushed. Railguns are going to do fine, though. Rail LAV can work with a LAV Scout, but the LAVs can get killed. Rail AV can work with AV too. Carrier, obviously, is a very good counter to the SCs, so it's only when the opponent's carrier is there. There's a lot of things that you can do to stop the SC spam from killing you. What'd you miss? Interesting opener where MarchWaden was quite greedy. By the way, he seems to be moving out with his carrier now. But Captain Pink has done pretty well for himself. Hasn't really punished the greed, but he has done pretty okay for himself, I would say. He's got that AV tech. I'd really like to see him build. Okay, yeah, he's building it now, and it's a Soul Cruiser fab. Okay, see, this is I think a nice answer because MarchWaden is doing a very slow carrier rollout here, right? This is not like a rush, really. This is like a 2-base timing instead. He needs the artifacts for it, and he will get them. So that is pretty nice for MarchWaden. But Assault Cruisers, I think, are a pretty okay answer to this, especially if he really starts building them right now, because he's gonna need them. I feel like I'm more excited to cast this game between MarchWaden and Captain Pink than I am to cast Group A. I mean, like, what the heck? But there it is. Did Captain Pink and God Hates Weaves ever end up playing a game? I don't think they did. Yeah, it looks like actually both of them got DQ'd from the Steam key giveaway for they weren't able to get their games, so that's a 1-1. So it all comes down to this, I think. There's a scanner deployed on the main base. MarchWaden's base runner is going to extract again. That's going to bring the score line to 2-0. Oh, he's got kind of siege. No, he's really. That would be impressive playing as Galzian. He's got Galzian siege attack. But ACs are on the way now for Captain Pink. He's powered up the ALMs quite a lot here. I think probably weapons is the better bet, but I mean you could get the holy trifecta, as it were, and probably teching systems 1 wouldn't be a bad idea either. But here's the AC. You can obviously use his boost ability, which he has done. Oh no, actually that's the technical barrage. Pretty game permissive barrage there, I gotta say. MarchWaden gonna pop the heal here, but there's a lot of damage output. But actually, looks like Captain Pink's gonna kind of let him get away with it. Siege though, popping in a really bad spot here. Uh-oh. AVs, you want to jump on this for sure. Yeah, he's going to do so. Barrage comes out at the minimum distance here to try and stop that from dying, but it just goes straight down. Uh-oh, this looks actually pretty bad for MarchWaden. Another AC is out. Hold up. I mean, this carrier is in danger, right? Okay, he's powering up the weapons, but here's another attack missile barrage. And that cooldown is quite low. 30 seconds only. Oh, that looked weird. The yellow line was looking over here, but he does dump it on the carrier. That's a lot of damage. And Captain Pink's gonna bring his carrier in here, but he's building more ACs. And ACs do pretty good damage too on their own, you gotta realize. The thing is though, I think MarchWaden can always run away if he wants to just get out of here, right? This AC is getting kind of low now. Just be careful. LAVs are trying to jump in. I don't really know what they can get done here. They're gonna die to the soldiers. Really, really nice starting jammer from Captain Pink, and the death packs. Oh! Look at the damage from those death packs. 1 AC goes down on this side though. Carry's moving up now, but it really needs power in the weapons and I think in the armor. I think you take it out of ALMs at this point, right? This AC is ready to barrage though. There's a lot of potential damage dump on this carrier, but he kind of missed the window. There's 3 of them though. Oh man. MarchWaden's in a bit of danger here. Okay, he does have that speed though, so he's gonna power out of here. He's gotten 3 artifacts, picks up another one. But what army has he got? And he's only been on 2 bases this whole time, so he didn't necessarily build up an eco edge either. Oh man, look at the float too. I only just realized this. So MarchWaden's gonna queue up another PC now. The cursed page which causes people to lose, but yeah, I think so. He can stop this extract too, but he's actually he's not quite going for it, so that's a little bit unfortunate. I think MarchWaden's gonna get this one out here. That's true. I mean, you notice the game against Goddard's Weaves, for example, he won it off of these extractions. Extract comes out for MarchWaden. I'm trying to think of the scores now, so hold up. HME has 5. Goddard's Weaves has 3, right? Oh, he only has 2. Because he won 1 game against MarchWaden, 1 game against Captain Pink, where they tied for having not played it. So he only has 2 points, and doesn't MarchWaden already have 2? Because he wins 1 against Goddard's Weaves, 1 against HME. Okay, yeah, so if MarchWaden wants to advance to upper bracket, all he's got to do is win 1 game, actually. I think that's the facts here. But like, man, imagine if MarchWaden had lost both games to the hottest men ever. We'd be looking at like elimination. This is pretty close. I mean, we could still be if he loses this game. Assault Cruiser Anti-Air coming out for what's his face for Captain Pink, but actually for MarchWaden as well. He's getting missile ship fed. The problem for Captain Pink is going to be this power 5, but look at these ACs. He's got 5 of these things. So who wins, power 5 or a whole bunch of ACs? Because MarchWaden has no army at all, and these ACs are going to always stop the base players. I feel like there's no extraction here for MarchWaden, although he's on 4 out of 5, which is pretty close. Yeah, you always build more ACs. That's the answer. This AC here, kind of ignoring the carrier a little bit, but there's the Tactical Barrage. Okay, it does good damage. There's another one. There's a lot of Tactical Barrages here. MarchWaden needs to be careful. Carrier's at half. Okay. Yeah, I agree with Aegean there, but one of the AC is gonna get sniped here. Still though, carrier to half, I mean that feels uncomfortable, for sure. MarchWaden maybe had a window to just straight up run to the extraction. MarchWaden's gonna push back in. Oh, I don't know about this. These things are all off of cooldown. If he gets hit by them again, he just straight up dies. Okay, he needs to be careful. He's not gonna throw like I would. That's definitely a bozo move right there. Yeah, why is he using this useless ability? He did pretty badly miss though. That was not really the greatest missile barrage I've ever seen. Interceptor Fab coming out from MarchWaden now. Still a really big float from him. But again, look at this. There's actually AC anti-air. So, I mean, and that's the entire army for Captain Pink is just assault cruisers. 4 KCs. This is like sick IGN levels. Missile barrage, by the way. Oh, gonna hit for huge damage right there. And we could just see overcharge on this one. And this is the 5th artifact, but it's not gonna get out. There's no way. Down it goes. I can't even look. Wait, is it still out? Okay. I was like, hold up. No, it doesn't get out. It doesn't get out. Range upgrade teching from MarchWaden now. He's never even teched Fleet Cap 85. I mean, so much money in the bank. Where is his spending going? Nowhere, I guess. It's going to the bank. Carrier gonna try for this again. But the Tactical Barrages are all off of cooldown, so he's gotta be careful here. Weapons powered up a lot though. And this carrier feels really uncomfortably vulnerable here. I mean, Captain Pink can save the money for these power upgrades, which I know he can, and you can see his bank here. I I really feel like that's the play, but hold, these guys both have Tac Missile Barrage. Are they just gonna kill this carrier? Oh my gosh. It goes down! Oh my gosh. MarchWaden gets sniped. And what? And he dies with 5k CUs in the bank. MarchWaden, my boy, what are you doing? Oh no. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, wait, we need to move on to game 2 now. Yeah, seems like it. Next game he'll have double income. Yeah, do you start the next game with all the resources that you mined in game 1? Is that how it works? Because that would explain his strategy. Whoops, this is a. Oh no, I've done a bad. 1 second. We gotta wait for the replay to load so we can get out of here. Let's watch this again. Okay. So game 2 from MarchWaden and Captain Pink. Again, MarchWaden's at 2 points right now, right? Where Goddate's Weaves is also at. Does he even need to win this series? I think maybe if he loses this one, he still wins the upper bracket slot. Either way, he doesn't want to lose this game. I mean, this is too close for comfort here. And Captain Pink taking game 1 in surprising fashion. Can we optionally play the original AO? No, you can't. Big Mean Bozo says no. Okay, let's see what the builds are this time. MarchWaden playing Con F, by the way, not playing Galzian. We've seen this before. He likes to play second game on his main faction. It's Captain Pink's pick here. But we do have some blast drones coming out, a second base runner being built as well. Okay. A little bit risky. I mean, obviously, if you're going to play it this way, you've got to get some value, but he seems to be confident that he will. He wants to get some kind of a hit on the eco, probably, with the blast drones. Weird setup for the salvagers by Captain Pink, by the way, because he's put 2 on RUs there. There's the red. Do we have ref mode on the way? No, but maybe we could. He doesn't have any money for it yet, because these blast drones are taking up quite a lot of CUs. I think probably it's more accurate these RU guys have gone over there instead, because I feel like he doesn't need to have spent so many CUs on getting salvagers here if he's only going to be needing CUs here. Yeah, something about like the 4v4 Shallows map, it always has music problems. I don't really know why. Seems like the drums are out of sync with the melody when you play that one. Captain Pink, by the way, I think has queued up an SC. Yeah, it looks like he has. Or it's 4v4. 2v2. 4 players, you know. You can see why I made that mistake. Oh, the MarchWaden's gonna move out with his PC. Maybe we see Rails then. He's got the RUs for it. Reported it. Oh no. Smoke pops from the base runner here, trying to keep him safe from the LAVs, and Captain Pink has picked up an artifact. I would have loved to see him actually just like spam a TJ out and see if he could make like a trade. But either way, he's gonna get this for free. There's no stopping that, and he's gonna be on 2 base faster with AV tech coming out too. So MarchWaden needs a tech if he's gonna make this kind of midfield play work here. Otherwise, he's really putting himself in danger. Should be worth noting, by the way. So Bond feels pretty good against like the blast drone cheese when you have just a little bit there to defend, because the ALMs slow them down. And if you can just delay the time that they get that, I mean, they're like melee units, you could think, right? So that's really impactful. Ooh, this is nice trading from MarchWaden, though. He jumps up on top of the LEDs here. Wants to get this guy involved as well. Oh, but the LEDs have a bit of high ground, so Captain Pink might actually be okay with this, but here come the blast drones, actually. Carrier needs to come back immediately. He needs to build some LEDs to deal with this. Uh-oh. Oh, look at the float. Oh. But MarchWaden leaves. Okay, that's so good for Captain Pink. Wait, he comes back? Blast drone killed the LEDs, by the way. Oh, and the ALM is shooting at the sand skimmer, so he's not going to buy any time. Back's trying to come out to save him, but he loses 4 salves off the main. And these two are so low, I mean, he could maybe even lose another one. Oh boy, no, he doesn't lose that, but... Ugh. That's not so good. That's exactly what MarchWaden was looking for. Now he's gone back to ref mode. Second PC, cute. Oh. He's going to be miles ahead in economy here. Which, okay, to be fair, he was last game and he still lost anyway, but... the difference is this is an early game lead, and early game leads are so much easier to snowball. Oh, I'm feeling quite bad for Captain Pink. And again, MarchWaden, just win this game, you're in upper bracket. He's gonna be okay. That's all he needs. It looks like he's gonna get it so far. More blast drones being produced, by the way, so that threat's not exactly over either. And MarchWaden could even move out with his carrier here, although given what happened last game, I'm a little... I don't exactly want to see him try that. For now, Assault Ship Fab on the way. Thoughts to Con of Siege for sure. Having flashbacks to the JC9 finals played on this map, where Con of Siege ended up winning. Well, actually, it was Con of Siege against Con of Siege. It was a very complicated fight, but it ended up winning for MarchWaden around this area of the map. Systems 1 teching for him now, so maybe he is planning the move in here, but he's gonna have to obviously get another PC before he can do that. Smoke popped. BDs come in. There's the detonate. He does manage to take out 2 of those LAVs. He's gonna be feeling okay about that. And Captain Pink gonna grab another artifact as well, but still, it's 2-to-1 every time they make this trade. So MarchWaden feels fine about this. And if he can get to 4 artifacts and then hold the midfield with his carrier, gonna be really tough times for his opponent. Would even love to see him unpower the missiles and put it all into mobility, because he does have the PCs out in the front line here. Oh, and he wants to even stop this extract, and Captain Pink hasn't really got anything to do with it, you know, to stop him here. He wants to make the trade again. Just sharking around, looking for damage. Good smoke, try and keep that sand skimmer alive for a bit longer. This base runner is going to go down. Not much to do about that. Oh, right as the lightning strikes. Cinematic. As always, DOK looking fantastic. Smoke again from the base runner, but that means that these skims are on the table. The blast drone could maybe use that smoke and get around. Extraction comes out for MarchWaden. Blast drone's holding idle here. Oh dear, this is not great. But he's building another one from both of these base runners. Oh boy, I've watched enough vanilla to know how this goes. Well, I don't know, because maybe he's just going to kill this base runner here. He is going to get it. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate for MarchWaden. I think he could have extracted that if he hadn't idled a bit, but maybe he was looking elsewhere. BD doesn't get too much either, so... But the scoreline is still 3-to-1, which is really nice for MarchWaden. Floating a lot again. Wants to get that PC started for sure. I don't like power 2. Yeah, there we go. The PC is on the way. Floating a huge amount of RUs in that case, but it's probably going to be alright, because, I mean, he still has much more eco than his opponent. Again, though, last game, you know, there was an obscene amount of floating going on. And I think that's really what killed him, so he's gotta kind of clean that up, I think. Getting his rating upgrade, too, I really approve of that. These LEVs have high ground. I don't think he wins this fight right now. These two, though, they look fine for chomping. Well, I don't know. This actually is kind of a nice setup for Captain Pink, and he's got the ALM in there, too. We check the units lost tab. What's this look like? Yeah, I mean, Captain Pink is ahead in the units lost. Wow. It's that carrier move out that's going to change everything, I think. But Captain Pink right now going straight into artillery. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's just really bad floating, right? 900 RUs in the bank. I mean, you can't justify that. You just can't. ALM getting deployed in a forward position, but that should just be forfeit to the sand skimmer. Oh no, I'm kind of fibbing it a little bit right here. But he does have what could have been the 5th artifact, but at least is the 4th here, picked up with this base runner. Wants to get another extract off if he can. Down goes the ALM. And again, it's a lot of carry power in this kind of carrier. Not to mention, he's got siege tech done, so he could easily build that if he wants to. And it's Captain Pink with artillery. It's an interesting pick here. I don't know how well it's going to fare against these assault ships and skims. And the carrier power especially. Because once the artillery starts barraging, MarchWaden just, you know, span X on that position. He has to stop the barrage or else... Wait, maybe he'll just die anyway. I mean, that can be really, really tough to fight. And for now, this carrier missile system is going to be really nice for clearing out ALMs as well if he wants to. I feel like that's a worthy expenditure. In fact, gotta say, not a fan of moving your carrier on top of the position that you know is going to have missiles, but he does get it out of position just in time. He can actually quite finish off that ALM, but there's no way that this ragtag army from Captain Pink can stop the extract if he just makes a beeline for it right now, right? Because the assault ships are going to do so much damage. Then again, there's artillery here, and a barrage right there. Maybe he can do something good for him. This is potentially 5th artifact, so I mean, we're looking at dangerous territory right now. And MarchWaden going to feed the skims again. Oh dear. He can't stop this one, but he can stop this one. He's got to go in with the LAVs now. I'd love to see some kind of preemptive missiles like right here. Looks like he's just gonna clear out. Oh, the artillery cruiser! Oh, it takes a lot of damage. Oh, the BD! Oh, oh, that's game right there. Wait, he stopped it somehow, what? Didn't that base runner have smoke available? Oh no. If that BD detonates a little bit sooner, I feel like MarchWaden had already won the game. Still though, not looking great for Captain Pink. What has he got left? Artillery cruiser goes down as well. You know, this might just be a carrier kill looking at. Unfortunate series of events, yeah. I'd have to agree. Kind of siege is out as well. That's obviously going to put down quite a lot of damage here too. Yeah, and I feel like this carrier is just going to go down. Down it goes. So MarchWaden takes the series to 1-1. That's all he needed. He's going to be okay. And winning game 2, he does move up into the upper bracket. But Captain Pink with that game 1. I mean, MarchWaden uncharacteristically bad with all the floating here. I've got to say, this is not what I'm used to seeing from him. But he's trying a new style. I get that. It's just it seems a little weak. I've got to say. Let me check the standings now on Battlefy. I've got to know like. I've got to know what the seeds look like here. Who's getting eliminated and who's making it through. Or what the score looks like, that is. Okay, so it's Hottest Man Ever with 5 points, MarchWaden with 3, God8 Sweeves with 2, and Captain Pink with 2. Alright, so yeah, it is going to be Hottest Man Ever and MarchWaden moving to the upper bracket, and that puts God8 Sweeves down in the lower. But MarchWaden does survive here, which is important for him. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was sick. And we'll move on to some other games now, but for all of you on YouTube, goodbye forever.